Yeah, this album is dedicated to all the teachers that told me I never amount to nothing. To all the people that lived above the buildings that I was hustling from that called the police on me when I was just trying to make some money to feed my daughter.
Yeah.
And to all my peoples in the struggle, you know what I'm saying? It's all good, baby.
Check.
It was all a dream. I used to read Word Up magazine. Salt and Pepper and Heavy D up in the limousine. Hanging pictures on my wall. Every Saturday, rap attack, Mr. Magic.
Hey there, welcome to the locker room. Coach Arias here. Today's message is keep the simple things simple. Keep simple stuff. Keep it simple. I watch so many people sometimes create this situation where they spend so much time on things that don't really matter and therefore leaving themselves with not a lot of time to do the things that actually matter, like pouring more time into themselves, investing more time to read, research, time with their family, time to do business, because they're so bogged down with other things. Let me give you a couple examples and a couple of solutions. Conversations. I watch people have these long, drawn-out conversations. If you look at the conversations you have that are not going to get you any further in life with people, look at your days, look at your weeks, look at your months. How many hours would you be able to create by being more efficient with some of your conversations with people? I know who the long-winded folks are, and I love people. I love to have, there's a time to have relationships, there's a time to talk and hang and unwind, and then there's a time to get business done. When business is supposed to be happening, I don't have a lot of time to sit there and hold a 20-minute, 30-minute, 50-minute conversation with long-winded people, whether I love them or not. Give these folks timelines in your head. Listen to everything, care about everything, but you got to know when to clock people out and keep your days moving. Text messages. I try to do text more than email as long as it's professional for me to do so. Emails are slow. Text messages are fast. Emails, if I'm going to email, I'm going to email something quick, short, and to the point. If I have to put an hour into writing a long email, most of the time I'm going to be better off picking up the phone, setting up a conference call, and talking about it for 3 to 5 minutes. When you write these long emails, it's often because you don't want your delivery to be bad. You want to try to get all the emotions, all the things you want to say without offending somebody, coming off professional, checking typing errors, spelling errors, grammatical errors, all that type of stuff. I don't got time for that. Anybody that I know that's moving and hustling and shaking and accomplishing anything great does not have time for that. So if we can handle an email like a professional text message, quick, boom, bang, bang, we can accomplish so many things, and that's great. But if it gets to the point where we got to have long emails, or I got to sit there and think long and hard about an email, taking hours and hours away from my days, weeks, months, and goodness gracious, I don't know what that would add up to for a year. I'm just going to pick up the phone. Keep the simple things simple. I also look at like talking to people. What are you doing? Why are you so busy when you're not accomplishing a lot? What makes you so busy? What is it? Well, I got to run errands. I got to go get groceries. I got to go pay these bills. When you get to a place where you can understand the investment versus an expense, there's these websites online right now. You can order groceries into your house and pay 10, 15 bucks. Have somebody pick up the dry cleaning and laundry. Pay somebody to do these things that bog you down hours and hours and hours of your time. If you're worth X amount of dollars per hour, be it 20 bucks, 50 bucks, $100 an hour if you do the math, it makes better sense to spend 10 to save the other 90. Spend 20 and save the other 30. Invest that money to give yourself more time, more space to not get bogged down with the simple things so we can do big things. Everybody wants to do big things, but they get bogged down with the little things. So that's my message today. Keep simple things simple, y'all. Let's keep everything simple that needs to be simple. The complex things, let's make more time from it, from doing away with the things that are not really that complicated. And if we follow some of these tips, we'll be on our way to living our very best life. Thanks for joining me this week in the locker room. Looking forward to seeing you all next week.